Welcome to Workout When You Don't Wanna, Monday edition. Always gotta stick to the Mondays. All right, we're all set up. See what this has in store for us today. It's 30 minutes. Ooh, it's gonna tell you what's coming next. So we're gonna do a squat and pulse. I guess we're just right into it. No warming up. All right, we're just gonna go down, pulse a couple times, and come up. Go down, pulse a couple times, and come up. Squat, hold it, come up. Squat, hold it, come up. She's pulsing a little bit, but you can just hold it. Do a couple little bounces. Take your time. This is a weird way to start a warm up, but all right, it'll get the heart rate up. I like to move around and face other directions to kind of like occupy my mind. So I'm just doing simple squats. She's pulsing a little bit. Oh, all right, we're on to the next thing. Jumping jacks. We're standing for a second, I guess. All right, here we go. Jumping jacks. Very simple. When I teach little kids, it's difficult though. So if you didn't grow up moving around, maybe this is challenging. You can just take it slow. Jump out with your hands up, jump together, be a pencil. That's what I think about. That's what I tell the kids. Breathe. That's a more normal way to warm up to me. Oh, and there's a countdown on the side now that I see it. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, and then I guess in between each exercise, you get to like chill and move around. 4 jump squats and then 4 squats. All right, so do a couple of those. And then the jumps are just like little leapies off your feet, nothing crazy. And then you just do squats. So it said no repeats, but this is basically what we were doing at the beginning. And then you got to do the little woo, woo. And then you get 10 seconds to move around. Get water if you need it. So squat, hold, heel raises. Hold this down. Ooh, hear that? And then your heels go up. She's showing like this. So I don't know how far over. I feel like it's better to be like, do the yoga pose where you're up on your toes and slide down the wall instead of leaning over a whole lot. But this is what's going on. Just doing some of these. All right. Now we're gonna stagger our legs. One leg in front. I guess we'll do right first. All right. Bend the back knee. Straighten the front. Bend down. See if you can touch your nose to your knee. Look up. I don't think we're supposed to do. Just look forward. That seems better. So we're just doing these like deadlift warm up. I don't know what to call it. So you're basically on one leg, the back leg's bent. You're just bending down, sitting down in that chair. Oh, you are bending the other knee. All right, let's try the other one. Front leg straight, back leg bent. So you're on like this little angle thing. Get your weight on the straight leg. And then when you bend down, you can bend it. Keep your back straight and stand up. It's kind of a lot to think about. I like my leg straight. It feels good on my hamstring. But You might be a little tight, and it probably is better for you to just, we should have did more of the jump squats than these. Just bend over, lift it up. It is targeting that area though. All right. And then we get ready for our sumo squats. Toes out a little bit, not totally like a ballerina, just in line with your knees. Go down, those same knuckles on the floor that we just touched. All right. You don't have to touch all the way down. Cool. So you want to try to keep your back straight. Go down. You can keep your toes out a little bit in line with your knees, whatever that feels good for your knees. Squeeze at the top. And make sure you keep your belly button pulling in so you can keep your lower back strong. All right. Now we roll our shoulders a little bit. All right. We're going to go back to that sumo squat and not straighten our legs. So you just like pulse there. And we're doing, what does it say? 25 more seconds. So I'm just going to do like, oh no, not straightening the legs, just little thingies here. Sumo squat, go down and don't come up. Go down, don't come all the way up. Go down, don't come all the way up. Sumo squat, go down and just pulse there in between, almost down, almost up. Cool. On my time lapse, my mat like floats back. It's funny. All right, we're just gonna do side squat, step. Squat out, step together the opposite way. So these are fun also on the time lapse to go out, step together. And like you go off camera. Woo! But yeah, step together, squat out to the side. Squat out to the side with the other leg, step together. And just keep doing a couple more of those, 10 more seconds. Step out, step together. You can go in a line if you have some room. And breathe in and out through your nose. All right, seal jacks. So our arms are going to go out to T, not clap, just kind of have some energy, pulse, and do jumping jack style. Easy enough. Yeah, she's going out like a star together, star together. I guess this is to get our heart rate up. All right, 10 more seconds. It was seal jacks. Try to resist not touching your hands together. All right. She's calling these Super Mario jump pulse. So we're going to go back to a lunge. Don't put your weight down on this knee. And then jump up on the supporting leg and do a little jump. Like boing, boing. Oh, we're going to stay with the same leg. Okay. Boing. Oh, and then this knee comes up in front. So lunge. As you stand up, bring that knee all the way up toward your chest. Go back to the lunge. Jump, bing. Jump, knee up. Whoo! One more. And obviously, we have to do the other side. So, other leg back in your lunge. Make sure it's good. You can put your knee down and then your knee up, supporting. That supporting leg, you straighten it up, stand up. And your back leg, your left leg, if you're with me, comes up towards your chest. Go back to your lunge. Boing. So you can keep your hands on your hips. You can do a funky little run with your arms. To be honest, it makes it easier if you do your arms. Whoo! Breathe. Do your little Super Mario one more time. Bing! All right. I guess I see why they give you the little 10-second breaks at the beginning. Oh, okay. So down and tabletop. Kick one leg back, donkey kick. And then step up towards your wrists, go back towards your knees. Same leg, kick. Step up to like a weird little, to me, it's almost like a yoga squat, but keep your toes right behind your wrists. So step up to your wrists, go back to your knees, kick up to a little baby yoga squat. You can think about it as like a forward bend with your knees bent a whole lot. All right, I don't think we were supposed to alternate. All right, so right leg will stay with the same leg. Go to your side plank and lift up that top leg. If you're staying with me, it's the right still. Lift it up. Oh, bend the knee in towards your body. Take it back straight. Tap it down. Lift it up. Knee in like a little crunch. Leg out. Place it down. Leg up. Let me see if I can give you a better angle. So everything's in line with your body. Whoop. Lift it up. Knee in. Take it down. Back out straight. Take it down. Lift it up. Knee in. Take it out. Place it down. All right, same leg. I guess we staying with it. And you lift it up and we're just gonna pulse it up. So hopefully, like if I don't look at the TV or the camera, you kind of can't see me because I'm all in the line here. Lifting up. Make sure you have a good angle here. So if you're in a side plank, the bottom arm supporting, make sure the bottom shoulder's not not collapsing. I guess that was the best angle. We're lifting up. 10 more seconds. If that bottom knee comes out of alignment, make sure it's still in line with the hip, the wrist, the foot when you tap it down, all on the same line, and then you lift it up. Okay, so now we go over to the other side. So if you want to turn all the way around like me, that's cool. If not, oh wait, we never did those other things, so let's pause. We gotta do the donkey kick, remember? And then step up, up. We never did left. Kick with the donkey kick. Go up, step up to the yoga squat, go back to the tabletop. Left donkey kick. Use that leg to step up, go back to your tabletop. Let's do 5. Breathe. 4, 3, donkey kick. Step up to a yoga squat, go back to your tabletop. One more, donkey kick. This is great, I like this one. All right, and then we go over to the side plank. Make sure you're lined up, that bottom shoulder's good. Lifting it up, bending the knee in, taking it back out straight, tapping it down. Same as we did on the first side. Make sure everything's in line. Lift it up, crunch it in, take it out straight, tap it down, lift your leg up, crunch it in, straighten it out, tap it down. Don't lose your alignment. Don't collapse in that bottom leg, or bottom arm rather. And if you switch back and forth, just stay even. All right. Side plank, lifting up that same leg, just pulsing it up. I think this angle is best. Keep your shoulders out of your ears. Breathe. I don't know if this makes more sense to make sure the knees underneath the hip, wrists underneath the shoulder, everything's in a straight line like you're in a little toaster slot. And you're just lifting up the leg and lowering it. Trying not to tap down. Stay in the best alignment. And then what was next? I thought we did one more on side plank. I guess not. All right. Squat. Oh, now we're up. Squat and curtsy. So you stay center. And when you curtsy, focus on that front supporting leg. Don't lose the alignment of the knee. So in the middle, we do a squat, and then we do a little curtsy. The curtsy, the knee, like the fabric of your pants might touch the floor. That's the tap, if that does happen. Squat, curtsy to the left, squat, curtsy to the left, right. Whoo! My heart rate's up already. We don't need to do a bunch of high knees. All right, those are next. So you can just march with your knees coming up towards your chest. You can put a little run into it. Try and keep your knees up. She's doing like a little thing with her arms, but I like to hold my arms up here. Just keep your shoulders out of your ears. Don't let yourself crunch up. Keep your body up strong. Keep breathing. Lift those knees up towards the chest. You can always just march in place. All right. So that jumping jack where you go out and you're a big star with your legs out. We're going to do that. But when we come together instead, you're going to bend your knees and tap your outer ankles. Come up like a star, go down, tap your ankles. Go up like a star, go down, tap your ankles. Obviously, take breaks when you need it. And you can always just jump in, do one more big star, squat down, touch your knees. Big star, squat down, touch your knees. Big star, squat down, touch your knees. Or outer ankles. I keep saying knees. Jump out, legs out, and then as you squat down, touch outside your ankles. I said the wrong thing kind of the wrong time, the whole time. Blah, blah, blah. All right, so back to that lunge, right leg back. You can tap the knee down, make sure you have good alignment. Front knee over the ankle, maybe even a little bit forward. Back hip right over that same knee. As you lift up on that supporting leg, lift that leg behind you, similar to our little Arabesque Warrior 3, and then come back to your lunge and just don't come all the way down. Same thing, like your clothes might touch the ground. Lift and lower, lift, lunge, lift, lunge, and then, so we're going to go back to that lunge. Let's just stay here and lift up the front heel. So you're on your tippy toes and try to do a couple lunges there, bending and straightening the back knee. Keep that heel up. Oh, it's a lot to think about. Whew. Keeping that heel up is like the most hard. It's like my other muscles are fine and like my heel's like, no. All right, same leg. So keep the right leg back. Extend yourself forward like a big diagonal line and crunch that knee in. Crunch. Crunch. Knee up towards the chest. Bring the elbows in so that bottom leg gets most of the work, but your core's going to do awesome too. Keep that diagonal line. Lots of weight in the front leg that you're just picking up the back leg, tapping it back. All the weights. in the left leg. Crunch it, keep the best alignment, keep your belly button in. Whoo! At least 3 more. All right. Okay, so we're switching to the other leg. So do your other lunge. Set yourself up for successy. Breathe out through your mouth to get rid of heat. Set yourself up for a good lunge. Lift up that back knee so you're holding up your weight. Weight in your right leg, your supporting leg as you lift the back one, balance. As you step back, go back to your lunge. Lift off, balance, and go back to your lunge. I have a mirror one way, but not this way, so it's a little more challenging. Lift your leg, lower down, and then what did we do next? Oh yeah, go into your lunge just a little, just set yourself up. Lift that front heel. Whoo! And see if you can, don't go all the way down because you won't be able to come back up. Keep the heel up and do your little lunges. So if you can keep your heel up, bend the back knee towards the ground. Damn, she's going really low. All right, so you go all the way down and all the way up. There you go. I can do it. It's just so hard. Keep that heel up. And then when you put your heel down, it's like a lunge is so easy. Okay, stay with that same leg. Hopefully you're doing better than me. Okay, same leg, lunge, make that diagonal line, arms up by your ears. All the weights in the right leg, lift up the left, crunch it in and just tap it back. Keep weight in the right heel. Tap your toe, crunch in your knee towards the chest, elbows in for a little extra crunch. Take breaks and stretch whenever you want. All right, lunge, diagonal line, crunch it in. Crunch, lunge, crunch. All right. Joy. All right. Oh, you know, at school at the top it says 63% done. So that's cool to know. All right. Go down, lay on your back, heels towards your butt. Lift your seat up in your little bridge. Weight in your left heel. Pick up your right leg. And we're going all the way down and lifting up. Breathe. If we stay down here, I'll move the camera down. All right. So a normal bridge with both feet, what's a good angle? Would be just lifting your hips and lowering, being mindful of your spine. Same leg it says. So right leg in the sky still. Arms by your side, weight in your left heel as you kick your leg up to the sky. Damn, there's so many. Just having your leg up is effective. All right, keep lifting. One leg bridges. The one leg bridge pulse. Nice girl in these pulses. All right, left leg. Okay, switch to the other. Go up to your bridge. Lift your left leg, weight in your right heel. We're doing the opposite. As you lift up, dip your hips down and then lift your hips up with your leg. Your leg will go a little bit higher. But focus on lifting up. I like it better if you keep your hips up in bridge and lift and lower the leg. or just leave the leg stationary and then do bridge. Doing both is weird. Whew. All right, hug in your knees for a second so we can catch up. Oh, maybe a couple twisties. Okay, we got to do one leg bridge pulses. So the left leg's up, arms by your side, and you can just keep doing what we were just doing. She keeps her leg up. So that's kind of what I wanted to do. And then same as we do on the other side, we practice 2 leg bridges too, just to get a couple of those in. And at the top, you can lift your left leg, do a couple dippies. Whew. This is a lot. My reaction is this is a lot. Okay, left leg's up. We're still doing these pulses. How many seconds are these? Just up and down. Maybe I should just do less. I try to do like all the way up. Damn, now we're gonna stand up. Okay, let me get more water. Water. All right, jumping jack yet again, but oh wait, we do a full jumping jack and then we go out to a squat, tap your fingers. It says no repeats, but I kind of feel like this was that little sumo squat thing. A little jumping jack, and then you jump out to a sumo squat and tap down. Jump together, jumping jack, sumo squat out, tap down. Sumo squat, tap, jumping jack. Alrighty. I thought when we laid down, we were going to cool down. All right, we're gonna toe slightly out, just slow squats. You can add a weight in your hands if you want, going down and coming up. I do like that we stood up after laying down because sometimes I get not like a weird twist, but like if the alignment's weird on the floor, then if you stand up again, I feel like you can correct. And it's good to get our heart rate up again because we might not be able to the rest of the day. So we might as well work hard. All right, so we're doing jump out as if it's a jumping jack and then tap down with one hand. Jump together, and it's like your hands are in fists by your chest, not holding weights. Jump out to a squat, tap down, jump together. Jump out to a squat, tap down. Jump out to a squat, tap down. And you want to stay in the best alignment you can as you go down. Keep your back as straight as you can. Don't round too much. And keep your hips underneath of you as much as you can. We're just going back to this goblet squat, sumo squat. Knees go out in line with your toes. We're going to go down, hold it, and come up. Go down, hold it, and come up. Go down to a squat, hold it, come up. Go down to a squat, hold it, come up. Squat, pulse, come up. Squat, pulse, come up. Okay. So similar to the curtsy, you're going to step one leg back behind you, but this time you're going to bring the opposite arm down, kind of like a skater. So do the curtsy and tap the opposite toe. Have the other arm kind of going back behind you like the other leg is, just for some counterbalance. You can add a little jump in there if you want. You can look back at the back thumb. Did we switch? Okay. Okay, this time it's more like kettlebellies, but you're gonna have your arms out in front of you as you squat down. So that's similar to yoga. And then as you come up, your arms come through your legs. So you stay squatted over a little bit. That one's weird. I don't like that one. We'll just do arms out. Keep your toes forward and do a couple squats. It says don't give up. Well, these things are weird, so everyone should give up, but this is good. If your shoulders are kind of bowing forward, see if you can pull them back. So I like that this exercise tape tells you what thing's coming next, so you can prepare and kind of like mentally push. And it tells you the percentage of how much you've done, and it tells you how many more seconds in the actual exercise that you're going to do. So we're going to do sitting down, one leg out, other heel in towards your center, sit up tall, reach up, turn towards that straight leg, and fold over. You might stretch your back a little bit more, but it's for your hamstring. Clock that left shoulder down if it's popping up. Breathe. And we'll switch the other side, left leg out, right heel in. In towards your center, pushing up inside of that left leg. Arms up, turn towards that left leg. Reach for the bottom of your foot. If you can get it, go ahead and clasp your fingers and knee towards your nose. Have that right shoulder down. Breathe, nice hamstring stretch. All right, come out of that. We're going to go to a reverse table, a crab. We'll set ourselves up in a figure 4, like a pigeon. Sit up tall. Oh, so we're doing pigeon like this. I don't mind it. Keep your back up strong and straight, belly in. So I don't know if you guys can see that. Yeah. Wait, did we do the other side? Oh, we're doing it now. Okay. Figure 4 left. Same thing. You're sitting up. You start in that reverse table, crab, roll your shoulders back, and then cross one ankle. This feels really good. I think I like this better. I'm going to do this in my class. The glorious glute stretch, she calls it. Keep your heart up, breathe. We're at 96%, so we're almost done. All right, done with that. All right, bottoms of the feet together. I always called this the butterfly stretch too, and then my teacher calls it the cobbler stretch. Open your feet like a book. If you can see my back, you want to sit up as tall as you can, and then lean forward, elbows stay in, and try to get your forehead towards the floor. I think that's good. And then you can also round your chin in, forehead towards your toes, elbows in. Breathe. All right, forward fold stretch. Easy enough. Sit up tall. You want to grab the flesh and move it so your sitting bones can be rooted down. Sit up tall, toes up. Reach for your toes. If you can't grab them, that's okay. Keep your heart up. So same thing. I'll move around again so you can see. You don't want to round like that and bring your forehead towards your shins. You want your heart towards your toes. So stay sitting up tall. And if you have any more flexibility, you can fold. Take a breath or two. Enjoy the stretch after a lot of movement. Maybe take a couple flat backs. The video just ended abruptly, so that was weird. We definitely need to stretch. So let's cross one leg over the opposite, sit up tall, make like little pretzel legs. Look over the back shoulder. Rinse out. If you have any slack, you can get the arm on the opposite side of the knee. Cool, one more. Twist it out the other way. You can always just grab the leg and twist, normal. Look back over the back shoulder, chin towards that shoulder, so you find some length in the spine. And if you can get your elbow on the outside of the knee, grab, or start the bind. I don't know how close it looks. All right, cool. Well, it was a good workout. Got my heart rate up at least. I should feel it in my glutes. Let me see if any of these comments are worth. Awesome. Thanks for the feedback. Love y'all. Peace and love till next time. Take care. Take it easy.